Hey guys, it's Infinite, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my Netherlands team. Reason I'm doing this so quickly after my last Ultimate Team video is because I am ready to sell this team. I've played about 30 games or so with it, and it's a really fun team. I've been dominating kids, but it's time for me to move on and make a new team. In an ideal world, I could keep this team and just keep building teams, but I don't have the money to do that. So I always keep my Italian team just to have it because that's like my baby. I'll never get rid of that team. But my other coins will go towards building teams that I'll just trade off with. So along with showing you guys this team, I also want to show you guys a great technique for building teams from nationalities that have very bad defense and still keeping 9 chem all around. As you guys can see, I have 9 chem all around, and I'm going to show you guys a technique on how to do this, and it'll definitely open up a lot more doors in terms of having all gold teams with a specific nationality in mind. Like I said, I had the Netherlands here. So just to be different than last time, I'll start from the top. First, we got Van Persie, and there's really not much to be said about Van Persie. He's just like Ibra. I mean, I'm not saying they're like the same players, but in terms of being known and in terms of everyone knowing how good they are, I mean, what can you say about Van Persie? Probably one of the best left foots in the world. And yeah, he's amazing. Actually, you know what? I kind of feel guilty with him in this team because he's wasted talent. In this formation, I know for me at least, I don't know about you guys because maybe people play different, but I don't score much with my striker in this formation. I score very, very little with my striker in this formation. I feel as if anything, the striker in this formation is more of a facilitator. And on top of that, he's not that fast, so I don't get him on breakaways. So I feel like he's a bit wasted, but nevertheless, it's great to have Van Persie in your team. It's definitely a scare for the other team. Moving on to my left wing, I have Elia, and I also do sub in Affley. I like Elia more than Affley, even though Affley is a completely better player. Elia's got the 5-star skills, and a lot of people are surprised when they see the 79 overall doing 5-star skills. So I like him. I think he's slightly faster than Affley. His sprint speed is like 93, which is just absolutely beast. And yeah, like I said, I prefer using him over Affley, but I do use Affley as a sub. So that's good. I mean, most of the time when you build teams like this, you're not going to have subs because it's so hard to keep the chemistry 9 all around. But luckily, I was able to build a team that had some subs available, and I'll show you that when I get to the bottom. And here is my favorite player on this team. Lenz. What's his first name? Jermaine Lenz. This guy is a tank. Look at this guy's stats. 89 pace, 87 shooting, 84 dribbling. He's one of the informs that jumped 5 overall. And he's an older inform card, which is why I bought him. I don't like buying new inform cards because you don't know if the value is going to drop or not. This inform card's very old. I got him for around 35,000. I'll probably be able to sell him for 35,000. So great purchase. If you guys want to build a Netherlands team, I would pretty much copy the team I have right here. If you have Robin, obviously he's a better right winger. I don't even know if he's a better right winger, honestly. This guy's inform card's absolutely nasty. He's probably a better finisher than Robin, but I mean, you can't go wrong with Robin. Left foot coming in off the right side, so I'd probably take Robin over him if you have that ridiculous money. Moving on to the center mids. We have Van der Vaart here, and to be honest, guys, he's a good player. He has a nice free kick, even though I don't need it because Snyder's is even better. But he is a good player, just doesn't fit this formation. I feel like if you're playing a good player that knows that once you pass it to the wingers and you're just going to send them on runs, you're going to like pass it to the striker and send your right winger, left wing on runs. If they could stop that and they're playing defensive, you want to have center mids who could do something with the ball. And Van der Vaart is just a little too slow to do that. Like I said, it's not game-breaking, but it's kind of like if I'm going to move the ball in the midfield, it's usually going to be with my left back, right back, or Schneider. Him and, as you guys can see, my next player is Seedorf, are a bit too slow to really do much of anything. But when my whole team moves up and I need to take shots, both of them, especially Van der Vaart, can do the job. Moving on to my final midfielder, we have Schneider. Another great player, another great passer, and that's one thing I forgot to say about Van der Vaart. He is a great passer. But in this formation, passing's not the biggest thing in the world because, like I said, I just moved the ball up. So, but anyway, Schneider is a tank. Yes, his stats seem to be a little underrated for someone who's 88 overall, but his free kick is phenomenal. I've put in about 3 or 4 in the back of the net out of the 30 games that I have played with this team. So that's a pretty good ratio in terms of free kicks, and like I said, he's a great player. He's got 5-star weak foot, which means that you don't have to even think about what you're kicking with because he's just that good with both feet. And like I said, not much more to say. You guys know how good Schneider is. I don't have him in my Serie A team because A, I had him in this team, and B, I like pace in my Serie A team. I don't think he would fit that team better than Pato or Robinho, so I decided not to put him there. Finally, we have the defense. And this is where the tip comes in. So you guys are building a team, a nationality team like this, and they have the awful defense. Netherlands didn't even have a defender over 75 overall, as far as I'm concerned anyway. And you want to have an all-goal team. What you do is, first you see if you could link anything in terms of their leagues. As you guys can see all the way on the right side, I have a linkage with Van der Vaart, which is yellow, which means they're in the same league. This makes it so that I don't have to, like these guys are both in the same league as Van der Vaart. So this makes it so that they'll both have 9 chemistry if they connect 3 ways in that little triangle. If that's not the case, like so with these 2 guys, Schneider and Seedorf, in these cases, the only way that you're going to combat the 7 chemistry and get the 9 chemistry is to have a full team. And Chelsea is the team to go with. I mean, I have Glenn Johnson at right back, but Bosingwa is a great right back as well. So if you had to have all one team, Chelsea's the way to go. Not only do they have a great defense, but Ivanovic could be subbed in for one of these 2 guys for stamina purposes. And Ashley Cole's one of the best left backs in the game. So, I'm sorry, guys. But this is the way to go. This is the way to go. And I'll show you guys. If I had Bosingwa in, I'd have the straight green line across, which means they're going to have all 9 chemistry no matter what. So, that's the way to go. And then a goalie, you could pick any goalie in the Premier League. I picked Joe Hart because he's cheap and he's really good. But any goalie will do in the Premier League. So I think I covered it all, guys. Another defense, I just like to point this out in case you guys want to use a different defense. You could use, who is it? Real Madrid's defense is nuts. It's like Sergio Ramos and then like, I don't remember who they are, but they have good center backs. They even have a good center back that's a sub. And then you have left back, you have Marcelo and Coenthal. So definitely, they have Pepe at center back, and I can't think of their center back. Sorry, guys, I'm drawing a blank. But definitely 2 good teams that I found that you could use as defenses and not worry about the rest of your team. Just worry about linking the rest of your team to each other. Worry about linking your midfield to your attackers, and not worry about the defense and the goalie. And with La Liga, you could put, like, who's a great goalie that's cheap? Diego Lopez, you could put him in goal, or someone like that, or Victor Valdez, or someone like that. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys end up going to make this team. I really do. It's a good team. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm congested, but it's a great team. It's a really great team. It's a fun team to play with, and usually I don't have fun for this long. I had fun for a really long time with this team. And if anything, I hope you guys use the defense tip because it will open ways for so many different teams that you could build. You won't even realize it. Like, you'll be like, oh my God, this is crazy. I've never realized there's so many different ways I could build teams if my defense is all from one team. So, all right, guys, I'm getting really long here with this video. It's about 9.5 minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm going to put a link in the description to the website that I use to build these teams. It's really great to get a visual on what the team will look like, the chemistry, and all of that before going out and buying the team and realizing that things don't work out. So, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll have a link in the description to Foothead, and I'll see you guys later. All right.